In the quiet village of Sunnyville lived a curious little girl named Zara. She was only 7 years old, but her mind was full of questions. She loved to look at the world around her, always wondering how things worked. One warm evening, Zara sat outside with her grandmother. The stars glittered like diamonds in the sky, and she pointed upward. "Grandma?" she asked, her wide eyes shining. "How many stars are up there?" Her grandmother smiled softly and patted Zara's hand. "My dear child, the stars are too many to count with just our eyes. But if you keep learning numbers, math, and science, you will understand how people measure the sky." Zara's heart jumped with excitement. That night, as she lay in bed, she whispered,
Hi friends. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Zoetastic Tunes. We'll sing, learn, and have lots of fun together. See you soon, bye bye.
to herself, "I will learn everything about numbers and shapes and the world around me. One day, I will find a way to count the stars." The very next morning at school, Zara's teacher walked in carrying a basket of fruits. She placed it on the desk and said, "Children, let's see who can solve this. Here we have 3 bananas, 4 oranges, and 2 mangoes. How many fruits are there all together?" Zara's hand shot up faster than anyone else's 9. With a bright smile, she said, 3 plus 4 plus 2 equals 9. The whole class clapped and her teacher nodded proudly. "Well done, Zara. See how math helps us count the things around us?" When she got home that afternoon, Zara's mother was in the kitchen preparing dinner. The smell of rice filled the air. She handed Zara 2 little measuring cups and said, "I need 1 cup of rice and 2 cups of water. Zara, can you tell me how many cups that will be in total?" Zara thought for only a second and replied with joy, "That's 3 cups, Mama." Her mother laughed and gave her a hug. Exactly. You see, math is not just for school. It's also for cooking, shopping, and everything we do. Zara felt proud. That night, she went outside again and looked at the stars. But this time, instead of only staring, she took her notebook and pencil. She began to write carefully. "The moon is round like a circle. The stars are far away in space. Numbers help us count what we see." She hugged her notebook to her chest and whispered, "One day, I will be a great scientist. I will use a telescope and I will count the stars one by one." "How so?" The wind blew gently through the trees, and Zara smiled at the sky. She knew that learning was not just in books, but everywhere, on the farm, in the kitchen, in the market, and even in the stars above her. From that day, Zara promised herself to love learning and never stop asking questions. How? Because knowledge was like the stars, endless, bright, and full of wonder.
Look up high, what do you see? Stars are shining bright for me.
1, 2, 3, let's count them all. Learning is fun, big or small.
Count the stars, count the fruits, count the numbers, that's the truth. Learning helps us every day, in the kitchen, at school, and when we play. Bananas yellow, oranges round, mango sweet, all can be found.
3 plus 4, then add up to 9 delicious fruits for you.
Count the stars, count the fruits, count the numbers, that's the truth. Learning helps us every day, in the kitchen, at school, and when we play. One cup of rice, 2 cups of water, cooking with love for son and daughter.
Numbers help us day by day.
Guiding us in every way. Count the stars, count the fruits, count the numbers, that's the truth. Learning helps us every day, in the kitchen, at school, and when we play. Shapes and numbers near and far, math is is magic, like a star. Oh, everywhere we look we'll find learning grows a bright